approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Fleming, no good. And so it's Charlotte with it. And MP with a basket on the assist by Ball. MP's got 43 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Fleming, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off and it forced the miss.
Pass to Sheldon. MP looking around. Sheldon, yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
To end the cold spell. That shot is off. MP way outside. Missed it. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Sorry, I gotta go with my man T, man.
Oh my gosh.
Boy, MP, you were like a man possessed out there today. Where did that performance come from?
Don't you follow me on socials, T? I'm a man of my word. I told the fans I was going for 20 and 20 tonight, so there was no way I wasn't going to make that happen.
I have a question about that. If you can control that.
about game time. Bring the pain time.
Matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Miller is out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Knipple. And it's Kelly in at power forward. MP with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. MP fires from way outside. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And Doherty kicks to Johnson. No good there. Good D by Miller. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Wizards. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ballgame. And it's good, 2 points.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
So it's the Wizards now, following the three-pointer by MP. And here's Doherty for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Fires for three. MP again from G. MP's got his third basket of the night.
And the offense, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
Young from outside. MP grabs the miss.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
The three sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 12.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Wizards making a switch here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Brooks checked in. James outside. Sarr with a screen on Brooks. Johnson for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's MP for three. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. He's got 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Young. Over MP. Young, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
MP finds Brooks for the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Teams changing it up here. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Hornets, number 1.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
Jang with the ball. He is guarded by Cartwright. Jang, the pass to Augustine. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A 3 from MP. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And how about MP responding in kind to that triple?
James outside. Pass to Bates. Jang with a screen on Brooks. Here's Jang. 3-pointer. Brooks grabs the board. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Embiid is at the elbow. A 3 from MP. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Fires away from outside. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of so on the ball. Then it's Brooks, and it's York in at the 5. Kelly passes to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's the screen. Such a wide open look. And it's 6 points for Trey Johnson.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. And the Hornets lead by 18.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He added 43 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Johnson's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 21. MP outside. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Young pass to McCloud. And stolen by MP. Pass to Brooks. Page grabs the miss.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And here's Young. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
MP passes to Carter. Now, here's MP. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. With 1 on the clock, that one falls. Young's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with them. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Hornets. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of 3-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Washington Wizards.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back. And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. On the Eastern side, MP.
He couldn't be more deserving of this award, carrying a heavy load for his team, putting up monster stats.
He's a certified hooper, and he's Diesel approved, which is the highest honor.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Saar. Trae Young is out there with Johnson. And there's Doherty. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And so Young will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 18.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Song. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Young kicks to Doherty. Here's Salon. Just 4 to shoot. No good with the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketballs. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Young against MP. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Charlotte's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Young, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And here's Doherty for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Embiid finds MP. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Embiid with the steal. And here we go. MP hit by Clark. He just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow. Woo.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Here's Johnson. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the dunk by MP.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Young, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. They've got Brooks. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. And it's Sloan in the center. Down low. And finished off by James.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. Brooks finds MP. And again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Young against MP. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's McLeod. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different. How about that connection from those two? MP rises up and then throws down the alley-oop.
Outside, James. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
And the Hornets making a change here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And stolen by MP. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Young from outside. And York pulls it down.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Doherty outside. And stolen by White. Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Song. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson kicks to Doherty. Shoots over White. And nothing is falling for him right now. Charlotte has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, There were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Czar with the screen on ball. No one covering.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a wide open look for MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young looking it over. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long.
I went to a breeder that was located in
Good work, team. Goodbye. We'll have a game for next weekend.
Oh, I love things guys catch up. So do this all the time.
Folks, glad to have you with with us here. You're watching and one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Miller. He's out there with MP. Knipple out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Cartwright in at the 4.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Green with the ball for Atlanta. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's MP. Miller outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pure from three-point range.
Well, MP's right there, shot ready.
Here's Green. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Whitehead. The 3-ball. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And what a look by MP on that score. Saw his man the whole way and fed him for the easy.
Picked up by Okongwu. And here's Green from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Miller outside from deep. MP. And the Hornets, another 3.
And there's MP clapping back. He is such a competitor.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Okongwu, the pass to Whitehead. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And Atlanta making a change here. Daniels is checked in. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
Atlanta with the ball after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. And here's Okongwu. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hornets have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Now here's Miller. Back to MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Johnson. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Green. Joel Embiid with the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Cartwright. The 3 is up. And again, it's MP with a 3. MP's got 19 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
58 seconds left in the first. Pass to Miller. And here's MP from outside. And Charlotte, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. Hornets leading by 7. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Pass to Johnson. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
And that one's good. Green.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Hornets. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers, an exceptional single-quarter performance. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lot. Lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball is out there with MP, and it's York in at the center position. go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Allie, great info there. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Barber. Drills it from deep. Barber's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. He's checked in for the Hawks. Whitehead comes in for Daniels, and Charlotte making a change here. Hornets leading by 14. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. MP outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 36 points. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Barber misses.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
From deep, MP. And Charlotte, another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Johnson. To the wing, right side. Barber misses.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Hawks trail by 20. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Barber for three. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. They led the game at one point by 20. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Greens check in for Atlanta. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at Brooklyn, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Johnson on the wing. Walker sets a screen, fires from deep, and Johnson is good for three. Johnson's got 6 points.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
It's Walker on the wing. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Whitehead passes to Walker. Now Green. Walker, a screen on MP. 6 to shoot, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Charlotte, another three.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Green. Outside Walker. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Walker, a screen on MP. Green, the pass to Walker. No good on the triple. Charlotte leading by 20. From deep, MP. The shot, no good.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Back to Johnson. There's the triple. No good. And so it's Charlotte ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Atlanta Hawks.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
Wet toilet paper.
Yeah.
Feathery soft.
Yeah.
Cloud soft.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to call it, Shaq, it ain't working.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
The league is so full of elite point guards. We get to see incredible matchups every night. You can't ignore the skill that both of these guys have shown in the first half.
Yeah, they're trying to one-up each other each time up the floor. This is great to watch.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then it's Green, and it's Whitehead in at the two. So that's the Hawks 5.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
MP against Green. Pass to Johnson. From behind the arc. The rebound by Embiid.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
MP with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's MP. The rebound by Atlanta.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
On up the court, here's Okongwu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Okongwu's got 13.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
Coming in at 5th in the dunk contest voting, a high flyer.
And you know he really wants to perform this year. It's going to come down to the wire to see if he gets into the contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Well, the defender tried to get away with a foul right there, but MP exposed it.
And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Top of the key. And that one hits the back iron.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Cartwright. Back to MP. This one for 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Charlotte stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Fires for three. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And man, can Johnson get up. Great to see him cap off the drive like that.
MP no good. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Whitehead passes to Green. Sinks the tray. Green's got 11.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Daniels checked in for Whitehead. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Number 1, the Hornets.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
4-3. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Daniels. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Kicks it out to MP. There's the three. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Johnson. From deep three-point land. And it's Green missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Green in the post. Robbed. MP looking around. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Green. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
MP outside. Here's the three. The shot no good. MP getting it done for Charlotte. Draining 5 threes in that quarter. 5. This guy's locked in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Barber. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got MP. He's out there with ball. And it's Sloan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Johnson passes to Whitehead. Walker for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brooks. Here's Sheldon. Walker covering. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. MP no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Outside Walker. Here's Whitehead. Back to Walker. Here's Barber. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Oh, there's the alley. From downtown, Daniels misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brooks, the pass to MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Barber, covered by MP. Outside Walker. Pass to Johnson.
I got yours.
Here's Whitehead. There's the screen by Johnson. 5 on the clock. Whitehead can't get it to go. And here's MP. Here's Sheldon. Walker covering from deep. MP. And Charlotte, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Barber, covered by MP. Pass to Walker. Here's Barber. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. The rebound by Sheldon. Charlotte's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Wow. MP. Nasty.
The Hawks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Johnson a screen on MP to stop the run. Barber misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Barber, covered by MP. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Barber's gone just 2 of 8 from beyond the arc.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Big time 2-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
3-pointer. And yes, another basket.
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Barber misses. MP outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Daniels with it. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Getting 3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebounder.
Yeah, I don't miss anyway, so.